Mona Kimura. So as you guys know, Mona Kimono's been wrecking, tearing up the whole kickboxing league. The last time we checked their video out, she destroyed a kickboxer with their super sick Chun fighting style. And now, guess what? Another Mona Kimura fight dropped. We're watching that. Let's go. Oh my god.
The girl who fights using only
people just be
legs
eating feet when they're fighting her.
Became an internet sensation. She decided not to slow down and took the toughest fight of her career. The outcome surprised many, but to understand,
like, just take in how hard it is to approach her. Like, you're walking to her, trying to approach her, it's like, oh, got kicked backwards. Try to approach her again, oh, got kicked backwards. Like, you can't approach her. Like, her kicks are so precise and so good. I'm a fan. I'm a supporter. This girl's amazing.
Gave up using her hands and chose to beat her opponents using only her legs. You need to realize
only her feet, bro.
Childhood, starting in the 4th grade and up until entering university, she trained in boxing. Yes, she started her path in martial arts with boxing. She achieved success in boxing. At 18, she became the champion of Japan.
At 18, the champion.
Useful to her in the future. Moreover, in 2022, Mona represented Japan at the Women's World Championship. However, she ultimately chose kickboxing, despite the fact that it is a much more brutal sport. Signing a contract with
cool,
the Crush
though.
promotion, Mona is often compared to the fighting game character Chun for her very similar fighting style. What's more,
it's very
Kimura
similar.
Cleverly uses this image in a visual sense. She is interviewed and admired for her incredible skills. You'd never think she could knock a person down with a single left strike. Whether it's a hand or a leg, doesn't even matter.
You keep on using that
smiling
one.
and positive.
You can't lie, she represents the whole Chun-Li vibe, like, completely. Like, she has, like, the little little pigtails over there. And the way how she does her stance, bro, is actually, like, really, really great. The fact that she was a boxer before everything, like, you have to give her a lot of respect. You have to respect her.
Kimura has literally become a phenomenon. Her legs deserve a separate discussion.
Not really?
They are simply unpredictable. More than
Where
that,
people would
she
grab
uses
her
them like a
leg
normal
and
jab.
smell her feet.
In
Oh,
simple
what?
words, her legs are an extension of her arms. And it all started in childhood, when her parents made her stand on one leg for long periods of time, as if they knew her future in advance. In her first 2 fights...
That's so cool. So her parents trained her to become the ultimate kicker before she was even a fighter. That's some destiny shit. Like, she was literally bred to be like Chun-Li from a very, very, very young age. You're funny, Kusadagi.
Kimura fought mostly with her legs.
Nah, she's cute though, honestly. She has a lot of strength.
That she had become easy to predict.
She has a lot of strength in her
However,
feet.
in her third
I think she's
fight,
a lightweight
she
though.
proved that people were clearly underestimating.
Or maybe a middleweight. Probably light, I don't
On
know.
the contrary, from what I've seen, Kimura adapts very easily and quickly to any
Look how
situation.
focused she is.
She evolves, and that's an extraordinary skill and gift. In the fight review, we'll take a closer look at this. Debut fight, November 16th, 2024. Her first opponent
So this was our
the
debut
Japanese
fight.
fighter Ai Ogiwara. We've talked so much about Kimura's legs, but she starts her debut fight with jabs.
That's interesting though. I feel like in her debut fight, she didn't exactly have an idea of how she wanted to go about her fights. She was already like a boxer before. That was her original thing. So she's always been flexible. I feel like it was just a matter of like, how am I going to incorporate my legs? It's like a gem in disguise. You don't even know her true fighting style yet. It's still like ripening. It's like an anime character like blossoming from like a cocoon, from a literally like a caterpillar to a cocoon, and just emerging as like a beautiful butterfly. Her fighting style just perfect.
The first time she tries to load her leg, she ends up on the canvas. Her opponent managed to grab it. You can see
Just
how
grab her
easily
feet.
and effortlessly Mona hops around the ring on one leg. For such showboating,
Look how she moves
did
so
take a small
effortlessly
hit,
though.
but
The way how she raises her leg and like lowers it is really good, because like her fighting stance is still intact. She could easily like lower her feet and just thrust forward with like a right straight.
her, that's just a minor detail. Kimura responds with a solid hook. After this turn of events, Ogiwara rushed into a clinch, but Mona simply pushed her away, sending her onto the canvas. Ogiwara starts getting frustrated and lands some good hooks to Kimura's head. But this doesn't bother Mona at all. In fact, she quickly pays the debt.
Nice punch. That was a nice straight.
With a left straight right to the jaw. Ogiwara goes down in a knockdown. It looks like she didn't even realize what happened, but she managed
that was
to
a
get
solid
back
straight.
up quickly, which is already good. Mona starts taking the initiative. Another hook lands. Ogiwara tries to go into a clinch, but fails.
I love how she does that. I was commenting on that before. Like, after every clinch, she kind of uses her legs to, like, push her opponent off of her, which is very impressive.
Instead, she literally runs into Kimura's right hook, which sends
But
her
you can
into
tell she's not kicking a lot this
spectacular
fight. Like, right here, like, she's fighting more of a boxer than, like, a Street Fighter Chun-Li character.
And
That was
once
solid.
again, we see smiling Mona.
She's so happy.
Second fight, January 26, 2025.
This is her
This
second
time,
fight.
her opponent was the Japanese fighter Yuka. Mona almost
And this girl, like I said, she looks like a fighter. The Muka girl, her braids are all in, but it's like pulled out the ending. You know, she's ready to fight, bro. She's ready. She wants that smoke.
play, and it looks beautiful. At the same time, she doesn't forget to use her jabs. But when it comes to her legs, it looks like bullying.
See,
They
look at her
land
kicks.
everywhere, both to the body and the head. And here comes that classic Chun-Li
Oh my
style.
gosh, the kick. It's like you're approaching her and you can't approach her. This is very similar to E-Man. This is very similar to E-Man. Like, you'll be approaching him, but like the kick, the feet is such a good tool. It's such an underrated tool. And like, even like in UFC and like so much different fightings, I don't see a lot of people like be kicking like that. Like, no one is kicking like that because kicking requires a lot of flexibility. It's not like just throwing a punch and like grappling and stuff. Gaining flexibility is a different thing that a lot of people do not focus on.
Using her legs like a spear.
It's
Meaning
literally
her
a
legs
spear.
Don't allow her opponent to close the distance.
Exactly, you can't
Meanwhile,
approach her. The second you
Mona's
approach
head
her,
seems
you just get hit back every single time.
completely out of reach. But if her opponent somehow manages to get past her leg, Mona remembers that she spent many years boxing. In simpler words, Kimura is a universal soldier. You never know what she's going to do next. Her leg looks like a snake about to strike, and that has a huge psychological effect on her opponent. One of her kicks here looks almost humiliating, as if Kimura is saying, step back, keep your distance. And she does it so
Mona
calmly and
Kimura.
confidently, as if she's at practice. You can imagine Yuka's frustration when elegant high kicks keep landing on her head, giving her
And it's
no
crazy
chance
'cause,
to
like,
even get close to
Her feet is literally just pushing her away.
Finally manages to land a
And it's crazy because I feel like she could raise her feet in like many different positions.
A big celebration. Kimura isn't afraid to exchange blows, actively using her full arsenal. More Chun-Li style bullying from Mona. This clearly angers Yuka. Emotions take over, and you can see it on her face. But that same face, just seconds later, absorbs a series of sharp jabs.
変化でしてくるので、なかなか足の上げられてる時が戸惑いますね、ゆか選手。
Another beautiful, graceful high kick lands on poor Yuka.
Yo, see how she charges that up, bro? Like, she raises it, and like you see it like there, like it's like a front snap kick. It's there, ready to snap, and you don't know when it's going to snap. You're just looking at it, bro. She literally just
Right after that,
looked at her feet and did nothing.
graceful high kick.
Like right there, it's ready. She's looking down at her feet, but like looking right here, where do you think she's gonna kick? Like, where do you think she's gonna kick? You would maybe think the body, right? Because the feet is lined up towards the body, right? But nope. Snap her right in the face. That's crazy. What the fuck? This girl's kicking is amazing. That's crazy.
Lands on poor Yuka's head. Right after
Damn.
that, a body kick follows, an unpleasant feeling. Another body kick sends Yuka to the canvas. We also see Mona making an interesting
And I love how she does that. That pose right after.
and gesture, most likely a parody of fighting game characters. But Yuka quickly gets back up and continues. Still, nothing changes. Kimura completely takes over the initiative.
Like, her precision on her feet is just deadly. Like, you're watching it, but you don't know when to like approach.
During the break, Mona looks calm, cheerful, smiling. Yuka, on the other hand, looks
Angry,
and
pissed.
upset, realizing she is losing the fight.
And I can see how tough it is, because like, if you want to approach her, like, if you want to like retro flurries, like, I feel like the second like she raises her feet, and it's up, you can't really rush in because you're going to like face plant like right into the feet. So
Yuka actively starts the final round, but it leads to nothing. Once again, she's overwhelmed by Kimura's legs and hands.
でそこをねパンチを合わせれば、はい、倒せるっていうところは僕も、見てて思うんで。
Alright, Kusanagi, I'll see you.
さばくかもしくは避けるか。かわされた時とかね、例えば前蹴りが空を切った後にすぐにパンチを当てれば十分倒せるタイミングがあるんで。
さあ伸びてきましたが、
でもスペシャリストですね。本当に素晴らしいですこのタイミング。
当てました。そして2つ。
Till next time, Kusanagi.
蹴りを当てていきました木村。さあユカとしてはどんどん詰めていきながら持ち味のパンチを当てていきたい場面です。
Mona begins to mercilessly unload on her opponent. Total domination.
パンチをもらったんで横向くところで止まらずに強引にいっちゃっていいと思いますね。
先ほどおっしゃった芝の部分ですね。
はい。そこがチャンスになると思うので、はい。
Yeah, she's very active. Like she has hands,
するタイミングで
and like it's like she backs up, and the second she decides to push forward, like you can't really do much about it.
やはりそういったのも
Kimura's dominance only grows. Everything she throws lands. Yuka is completely demoralized, but manages to survive all 3 rounds.
フェイント入れて右左です。
Yuka though, she's playing good defense, but she can't get close. Like she's just struggling to get in.
強烈です木村。右を当てました。
いやでも本当ユカ選手の顔がだいぶ上がってますのでね。
そうですよね。この
Damn.
蹴りがですね顔面付近に当たっていますので。青付近が赤くなっています。今のも受けました。
Crazy,
ボディです。
bro. If Mona Kimona
残り時間
increased like the power of her legs and just worked out her legs a lot, she'll be so deadly. The weight of her kicks would be so dangerous.
痛いという木村。
全く崩れないのがね。
A beautiful victory for Mona by unanimous decision. The third fight of Kimura took place on June 27th, 2025
This
against
fight.
Satoko Ozawa. Mona immediately starts the fight with her signature high kick.
And this girl's trying to
Kimura
approach.
once again
See her,
switches to
bro.
Chun Li mode.
Yo, this girl has the
Kicks
stance
Satoko.
to how she's gonna
Then
block
she
the
adds
kicks,
sharp, tasty
but you still
jabs.
can't approach. You can block the
Ozawa
kicks,
looks
but can you approach
completely
though?
言っ
confused.
てましたね。
Can you approach though? She's trying to rush in to close the gap,
これが一つガードの対策なんでしょうかね。
but she can't get in.
下手に蹴ったらね肘、足の裏痛みますからね。
Like Mona Kimura just seems like the best fighter out there, yo.
さあまず30秒経過。
Like she makes her opponents just like
そうですか。どの辺が
like break.
角度によっては危険ですけど、相手もちょっと的を絞りづらいですよね。
The beating continues. Mona feels like the master of the ring.
Literally.
Almost everything lands, especially her sharp jabs and hooks. No wonder she spent so many years boxing.
さあボディが打ち込んでいく木村。
The foundation of boxing really like
卓越していく
completed her because like
高校時代も
her kicks are like secondary, you know? Like she started off as a boxer, but she was doing like crazy like balancing stuff since she was young. So it's like it's just a perfect combination.
経験があるという木村。左のパンチが伸びています。
間合いがないところにどんどん入っていっちゃってるから蹴りが出ないですよね。
この蹴りが出ます。
どうなんだろう、決まるのかな。
What does her shirt say? Team Tiger?
何の攻撃するかですよね。
そうですよね。まあガードは秘策と言いますかそういったもの。
Yeah, she
Kimura
can't approach
totally
at
controls
all.
the situation, choosing when and where to land her strikes. An extremely uncomfortable position for Satoko. After such shots, Ozawa's face begins to pour with blood.
Damn, bro, I'm
It's
telling you, yo.
painful to watch.
You're approaching her?
Mona increases the
Approach
power
again?
of her punches. At one
Approach
point,
again? Oh,
Satoko's
fuck.
head almost
Approach.
looks like
Oh,
it's about
not
to
bad.
snap off.
That's literally the whole thing. This is sad.
浦部さんここまで展開どういうふうに見てますか。
Bro, and like every single fight, yo, this girl is just unscathed. She doesn't get hit.
悪くなかったんですけどね。最初の作としては悪くなくて面白かったですね。血が出てます。
から流血してますか。
ちょっと気づいたか。
It's crazy. This girl does not get hit, bro.
パンチかな。
非常にこの脱力した形からパンチを出してきます。
It's insane. You can't approach her.
小野さんのセコンドについていたとしたら、もうクリンチぐらい接近する。
Oh my gosh, this girl's face is done. She's so bad.
クリンチぐらいかなりこう接近してという
いやもうそう、もう足のその蹴りの
The second round begins with a devastating
Bro, like everyone
jab
who's
to
fighting her is
Ozawa's
just all
head.
bloody,
Who
bro.
said Kimura is easy to predict? Satoko continues to suffer. No defense can save her.
Nothing. She came in with the fighting stance to like block the punches, bro.
A
Her
double
game
jab
plan
lands,
done.
followed
No more
by a
game plan,
high
bro.
kick to
She just
Ozawa's
dropped the
head,
game plan
dropping
completely.
her to the canvas. Once again, we see Mona's fighting game style gesture. Honestly, judging by Ozawa's face, it would have been better if she had stayed down. But she stood back up and continued this one-sided
Damn.
beating. It seemed like she had even stopped trying to defend herself. Satoko goes down again. Her face now looks like a smashed tomato. The
Damn.
referee couldn't stand the sight any longer and pulled her into the corner to at least clean her face up.
ストップ入るかもしれないです
の量が多くなっていますけれども、
パンチがね、当たって
Damn,
体の固め
bro.
方もすごいです。
The blood just wouldn't stop. Here you can see how expensive this fight turned out for Ozawa. The fight resumes, but it was obvious it
She
was
has cuts
only a
all
matter
over
of
her
time before it
face.
stopped again. And that's exactly what happened. Satoko kept taking heavy damage.
Just kicks,
and all
kicks.
her corner
Can't
efforts
approach.
were in vain. The referee showed mercy and stopped the bloody beating.
お話もありました。左です。
Yeah, she's just taking punches. She's just taking punches.
止めました。ここで
It's over, bro.
After that fight, Mona Kimura became a true internet star, with her videos gaining millions of views. Her uniqueness paid off both inside and outside the ring.
I love it,
Often,
bro. I love
young
it.
stars, after such sudden popularity, forget what made them famous. They lose motivation to train and start to believe in themselves too much. But Mona Kimura decided to not play it safe and agreed to a fight against Choi.
Unji
This
Choi.
was her most experienced opponent, with more than 12
This is
fights
what I've been
under her
waiting
belt.
for.
It seemed that her experience would be the
This is
key
what I've
to
been waiting
solving
for. I
the
wanna see
mystery
this
of
one.
Mona's style. But even before the fight, there was a noticeable change. Kimura entered the fight not with her usual pink hair, but partially dark.
Oh, she entered the fight? Oh, bro. Yo, she's using the alt costume, bro. You know when the character has a regular costume, bro? And they went through every single fight, just like doing their thing and whatever, you know, fighting, whatever. After they go on a training arc and they come back with the black outfit, bro. She came back with the black outfit, bro. Are you dumb? This is crazy. Yo, Mona Kimura is the GOAT.
It felt like she was hinting that her fighting
This is some
style
Sasuke
was
type
more
shit, bro.
fluid.
Coming back for Gara, bro.
Surprisingly, that turned out to be true. Kimura came in extremely fired up. Mona immediately started unloading kicks on her opponent.
Oh! Bro, take it how she's walking forward and kicking at the same time, bro.
Who adopted a new tactic, Choi decided to stand her ground and lure Mona in. However, Kimura didn't fall for the provocation and chose to stand with her. When the fight resumed,
She
landed
kept
a
her
clean
feet
head
up.
kick.
Oh my gosh, bro. Yo, Mona. Yo, Mona, bro.
Followed by a couple more. Behind those light kicks, she hid a devastating power shot that sent her opponent into a knockdown.
Ooh, that double kick!
Shot that's
Bro, this is some Chun-Li type shit, bro. Are you
a
dumb?
couple more. Behind those light
Yo,
kicks,
she kicked
hid
him 3 times.
Followed by a
Her
couple
kicks got
more.
better.
Behind those light kicks, she hid a
Her legs look
devastating
stronger, too. Like, her legs look way
power
stronger.
shot that sent her opponent into a knockdown.
Oh my,
Credit
and
to
she
her
gave the...
opponent. After getting up, she decided
gave the
to
fighting
press
style,
even
too.
harder. Because of that,
Yo, Mona Kimura is looking like a real fighter right now, bro. I'm not even gonna lie.
Kimura continued feeding her kicks. Then, unexpectedly
Oh.
for everyone, Mona started landing precise 1-2 combinations.
She wore down her opponent with the kicks and then started landing the punches now, bro. This is one-sided, too. Like, because the opponent's trying too hard to approach because the kicks have so much reach. And she's so good with the kicks.
With each new combo, her opponent was getting pushed further and further back.
I love that. I love how she kicked and did the rotation to regain her
With each new
footing.
combo, her opponent was getting pushed further and further back.
Regain her footing quick. Her opponent went for the punch and was punching where she was. You should be punching where you think your opponent is going to be. Mona smoothly moved out of that.
ジャブリでぴったりストレート、キムラ。前蹴り顔面ヒット。
Oh my god. Bro, she always does that. Yo, taking that smug smile. Bro, that's the smug smile on her face. That smile looks so smug, bro. She looks super nice. This girl's sick. She's like, yeah, I want this shit. And like the thing is though, like her opponents are, I feel like her opponents are getting too tilted. They're aggressively approaching, and they keep on getting hit on the approach because you're trying to force it. Like I feel like you need a game plan. Like you need a proper game plan, or you need to start using kicks in a way that could like counter or something, you know? Like at this point, you should just fight outside of her range. Fight outside of her range, and protect your face. I'll say it's better to take a kick to the body, cause I don't know if she does like roundhouse kicks and stuff like that to like do the side kicks and stuff. If Mona started adding like leg kicks, the second her opponents start like changing up, the second Mona starts adding like leg kicks and like sweeps and stuff, it'll be solid. But I don't think she needs that because her actual kick is so good. It's just good. Those kicks.
Yoonji Choi's blood was on Mona's face and uniform, adding even more epic intensity to the ending of the fight.
It's not even her own blood.
Mona Kimura once again proved that her...
It's funny, her legs are so strong. Her balance is so good. Like, her opponent was trying to kick her leg and sweep her to make her fall, but she doesn't budge. Look at this. She goes for the kick to like get the sweep, but like taking like how far she had to reach to even kick in, like she's off balance. Like she went for the thighs, going for the like the ankle and sweeping the actual foot. Like you have to get within like striking range of her feet, so you can't even sweep her properly. It's interesting. Like she has a lot of strength to be able to stand up after that. Like I think you'd have to.
Mona Kimura,
I think you have to like go to the opposite stance to her to put her
its
at a disadvantage.
And flashiness is actually very effective. She secured her fourth
Bro, not a scratch on the face,
without
bro.
a single loss. What do you think her future holds? Because despite the rising level of
Not a scratch on her face. Just take it in, bro. Her face is still cute and just beautiful, bro. Not a hair out of place. That's crazy.
competition, she keeps performing.
It's not even her own blood on her. Like honestly, that last fight, you really see the evolution in her kicks. It was just really good. It was actually like really good. She's an amazing fighter. I'm actually like really astonished. I'm actually really intrigued to see like where her development goes in terms of her boxing career, because she's just fighting really well. Like actually, I'm astonished. Honestly, Mona Kimura, like shout outs to you. You've been doing great. I love her fighting style. I love the way how she carries herself, and the way how she's with the whole like Chung Lee vibe. Nah, you win, bro. You win, Mona Kimura. Kudos to you. I really hope you guys enjoyed that video. I enjoyed that. I hope to see more of her. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Oh man, that was crazy. Mona Kimura, bro.